要上台，今电视带大家同步直播 live 到现场来听一下小英的最新演说。我们一起先来看一下。
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great honor to join you here on this very special occasion, the inaugural Berlin Freedom Conference. I want to begin by taking this opportunity to thank the Axel Springer Freedom Foundation, Visit Berlin, and the World Liberty Congress for the invitation to speak here. I'd also like to thank Kai Wagner, governing mayor of Berlin, for hosting us. Now, it is wonderful to be back in Germany after almost 15 years. It is great to come back here and be among so many like-minded friends and advocates of democracy. Now, many of you here have dedicated your lives and careers to defending democracy and its values. A lot of you have made tremendous sacrifices in pursuit of those values. Yet, you remain steadfast when faced with some of the most difficult challenges. It is an honor to be in the company of such courageous people who have been so persistent and determined in your efforts to make the world a better place. Berlin Freedom Week commemorates the fall of the Berlin Wall on the 9th of November 1989. 36 years later, this event is perhaps still the most striking symbol of democracy's victory over authoritarianism. I hope being here in Berlin at this conference can inspire us all to develop strategies to further secure what we worked so hard to achieve and hold so close to our hearts. The dissolution of the Soviet Union was a major turning point that allowed freedom to flourish in the former Eastern Bloc and beyond. And that freedom was accompanied by a new sense of hope and progress. In the wake of this wave of democratization, Taiwan made its own effort to join the democratic world. But our road to democracy was also not easy. It was preceded by decades of authoritarian rule. During that time, Taiwanese were sent to prisons for voicing dissent, and media freedom was limited. Despite this, the Taiwanese people did not give up hope, nor did they give up their democratic dreams. Eventually, their persistent efforts led to Taiwan's first democratic presidential election in 1996, and a period of democratic consolidation followed. Today, Taiwan is recognized as the world's freest and most vibrant democracy. However, as we celebrate and treasure the progress that Taiwan and so many other countries have made in past decades, the threats to democracy have also become even more severe. In recent years, for much of the world, democracy has been under increasing threat. Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine served as a wake-up call to all. And Europe has awakened to the extent of this threat, which after more than 3 years of war continues to grow. Russia has been attempting to test the boundaries of more European countries with incursions into their airspace and disruptions to critical infrastructure, such as undersea cables. In Europe, as in Asia, the authoritarian toolkit is very similar. Much of the destabilizing tactics Taiwan has faced in recent years tend to find their way to Europe eventually. We have seen this in the form of cognitive warfare and information manipulation, which are hard to identify and counter, but have long-lasting harmful consequences for democratic societies. These campaigns include disinformation, internet trolls, and media infiltration, all of which are no longer restricted by language barriers due to advances in AI technology. Through these methods, authoritarians attempt to take advantage of the free and open nature of democratic societies to interfere in elections and drive division, while eroding trust in government and in democracy. Now is the consequential time for democracies to reach out and adapt in order to keep our countries safe and our economies prosperous. The rules of engagement have changed, so our collective strategies must evolve with them. Making ourselves resilient in the face of authoritarian challenges is the key to our survival. In Taiwan, we know what resilience looks like. We understand all too well that the danger posed by those who seek to exploit democracy's imperfections. Now we're experiencing much intensified threats and intimidation almost on a daily basis. Our neighbor thought that by routinizing influence operations, gray zone activities, and military exercises, Taiwan would be debilitated by fear or become complacent. Contrary to that, the people of Taiwan utilize these challenges as the basis to build their resilience. Resilience has helped us defend our elections. It helped us weather the challenges posed by the pandemic, and it helped us counter information manipulation. For Taiwan, resilience comes in many forms, from individual to collective, from economic to security. It is crucial that we deepen security cooperation between democracies. A practical step in this direction will be to develop communications and information sharing mechanisms. A united democratic response will be much more difficult to break down for the authoritarians. Here, Taiwan has much to contribute. I want to take this opportunity to share with you our experiences in strengthening our defense and building resilience for the protection of our democracies. Taiwan has been proactively building its resilience on multiple fronts. Particularly, Taiwan has continued to increase its investments in defense. During my presidency from 2016 to 2024, Taiwan's defense budget rose by over 80% at a rate of nearly 8% per year. This was the most organized and systemic defense investment Taiwan has ever made. My successor, President Lai Ching-te, continues to increase investment as required by our security needs. In addition to the investments in traditional platforms such as combat aircrafts, Taiwan has made substantial investments in asymmetric capabilities like mobile land-based anti-ship cruise missiles. Taiwan has also invested in the resilience and security of our critical infrastructure. We have also learned from the experiences of our friends in Europe. In particular, we have launched the All-Out Defense Mobilization Agency to intensify our efforts to reform reserve forces training and to build whole of society's defense resilience. Taiwan has also fortified its digital infrastructure to withstand cyber threats and has coordinated with civil society to counter information manipulation. As technology continues to advance, we have been working hard to enhance our technological capabilities in confronting foreign information manipulation and interference. That's FIMI, as well as cognitive warfare. And through strategic partnerships, Taiwan has built an ecosystem that is ready to contribute to the security of the global supply chain. Our high-tech sector, particularly in semiconductors, has become an indispensable part of the global economy. In an age where AI also defines power, Taiwan's chip industry also anchors global prosperity. Now, it is such initiative that help Taiwan strengthen its defense and societal resilience in the face of threats. Taiwan is willing to share its experience. We are also willing to bear our share of burden and do not take our security partners' support for granted. The efforts we have made are more than defending our homeland. They also represent Taiwan's contribution to regional stability and the security of democracy globally. Regional stability and global security, of course, are a joint responsibility which requires joint efforts. Like-minded countries, no matter how near or far, can contribute by using their voices to promote peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Taking a clear and united stand in support of Taiwan's security is in itself a meaningful form of deterrence against authoritarian expansion. Taiwan is appreciative of the statement made by the G7, the European Union, the US, and German Bundestag in recent years, as such statements have demonstrated the international community's deep concern and desire for stability in the Taiwan Strait. Statements like these tell Beijing that Taiwan is not alone and show the Taiwanese people that they have support. While today, Taiwan is on the front lines of the defense of democracy. Tomorrow, it could be any one of us. Increasing collaboration to strengthen our defense should be a priority for all democracies, so that our security and democratic way of life can be assured for generations to come. Today's conference is a meaningful step forward towards realizing greater cooperation among people and organizations in our endeavor to build stronger support for freedom and democracy. Just like the fall of the Berlin Wall brought the German people together as a stronger democratic force, I hope Berlin Freedom Week sets us on the course to build a stronger and more unified international democratic community. Taiwan and all those that share our values have a key role to play in ensuring that democracy prevails. While it may seem like we are faced with unprecedented challenges, I'm confident that by working together, we will create a bright future for free societies. What? I have not done my speech yet.
You still have 2 minutes. You still have 2 minutes.
Well, I have 2 minutes left. Lastly, I would like to thank all the organizers for putting together an inspiring week of events. I wish each of you a fulfilling Berlin Freedom Week and even greater motivation in your work to promote freedom and democracy. And thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you short. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam President.
欢迎回到有话进来讲，大家刚刚有没有跟我们一起见证了前总统蔡英文在柏林的演说？哇，一直听到台湾，真的觉得非常的感动哦。尤其蔡英文不断的强调民主战胜威权哦，这个是台湾要把这个经验传递到全世界给大家知道。好，来蛋铺马，你刚刚看完之后、听完之后，你有觉得很感动吗？
当然了，因为我觉得我每一次看到就是我们的不管是元首啦、副元首，或者说外交部长或者我们大使，每次能够站在这些舞台上讲的时候，我觉得每一次都很感动。就是我觉得其实对我们来讲，就是大家可能不一定有经历过那些外交打压的历史，但是有经历过那些历史的人，不管是亲身参与还是说关心这些事情的人，都应该会觉得很感动。那而且我觉得刚刚就是那个蔡总统，他在讲这一个的过程当中，其实 他也先比较了这一个德国跟台湾的历史，我觉得这很重要，因为其实对于在下面聆听的人来说，因为他毕竟是柏林周嘛，因为他刚好提到他是 Berlin Week， 对，他是一整个这样的一个活动。那在这个 Berlin Week 里面，他说他未来希望他成为一个自由这个人权大家的一个共同的一个 platform。但是你一开始他也是先讲了，因为他最主要是在纪念这个柏林围墙倒塌过了36年，那所以呢，他先讲了以后呢，然后就切到了台湾的历史。那小英总统呢，他切台湾的历史是切96年的这一个总统直选，我觉得这也是蛮多我们在台湾的历史学家这个认知的时间点，因为你总统直选嘛，那直选了之后呢，它是一个新的这个民主的展现。然后他再来就说，但是不管是德国还是台湾，我们好不容易都有一个时期，然后我们进入了民主之后。但我们同时都遇到了民主的威胁。对，那这很重要，为什么？因为你这个才可以让听众觉得说，不是只有台湾的事情而已，这是大家的事情。我们大家都是在某一个时期进入了民主。那年份可能不一样但是都是在前后那几年。然后呢，但是我们共同面临了民主的威胁。那共同面临民主的威胁，到底内容是什么？你就会发现这一次小英总统讲了非常多跟资讯操作有关的。大家刚刚应该听到有一个名词叫 FIMI， 就 FIMI。FIMI 其实呢，就是我自己那个在做研究的时候比较少用 FIMI， 但 FIMI 是欧盟很爱用的。欧盟非常爱用 FIMI 这个框架，就 Foreign Interference 的这一些这个架构。那他用了这一个欧盟在用的这个框架去介绍了，你看他刚刚有讲 cognitive warfare 嘛，有讲认知作战啊 ，information manipulation 啊，就是我们常常在讲资讯作战，也就是我们刚刚节目前面1个小时讲的那些东西。那他就去讲了这些，说我们都共同遇到这些资讯的操作，所以而他们最终的目的都是要打击大家对民主的信任。所以他的其实很关键的地方就是在于说，我们两边的民主信任这件事情都被集权国家做操作，对，然后我们现在都在反抗这件事。OK， 那他之前提到乌俄战争的时候，很多欧洲的国家也觉得对我们遇到这一个，但台湾更早遇到，所以这就是为什么台湾能够贡献给大家，所以小英就特别提到说台湾的经验。所以他提到了 resilience 的部分，提到我们数位世界对抗的部分，提到我们国防预算的增加，然后这些都是我们在对抗的方式。然后我觉得大家一定会很好奇，为什么要特别提到国防预算？为什么要提到 supply chain？我跟大家讲，就是乌俄战争完了以后，大家都一直会发现无人机超重要。对，然后乌克兰一天到晚就说他们无人机也是一直在进展。那无人机很重要这件事情，但问题是我们如果以后大家不管是哪个国家要用无人机作战，我们不能用中国的无人机啊，因为中国可能是下一个大家的威胁嘛。那你要怎么去有那个产业链出来？你单个国家每个国家针对无人机的需求，可能都支撑不了那个产业。对，但是如果你是整个从欧洲、美国、澳洲、台湾，大家一起整个大家的那个市场，那是完全不一样的事。OK， 所以你会发现现在很多的各式各样全世界的厂商在台湾看台湾怎么做这个无人机相关的预算啊，哪些厂商的时候，他们同样的其实也都在欧洲做一样的事情，因为那个市场已经慢慢建立起来。所以在这件事情在欧洲提其实是至关重要的。那当然还是其他的，就是刚刚讲的价值的同盟我们的韧性的建立，他刚刚也提到我们现在有这个韧性委员会然后我们对于数位世界，我们怎么去抵抗这个 disinformation， 他说台湾都是跟大家站在一起，然后就能够分享。所以我觉得，因为我们是听众，跟那些人是听众是完全不一样的感受。那大家要知道，他讲给的是那一些听众听，所以要怎么让那些听众可以 relate， 然后觉得是重要的，这就是外交的关键我觉得这就是小英厉害的地方。我觉得你今天刻意穿的那个台湾的 T 恤来，真的是心机很重呢。时间关系，先休息一下，稍后马上回来。欢迎收看《有话进来讲》，我们确实是加班进来讲，今天一路 on 到10点 live， 立法委员沈伯洋铺马也在这里陪着大家。好，刚刚呢跟着大家一起全程看完了前总统蔡英文在柏林的演说，大家都说好感动但是呢，要去看的是呢，台湾现在从这个萧美琴到了欧洲议会，然后再到前总统蔡英文刚刚踏进了柏林发表演说呢，我看这边自由时报有一个
新闻他是怎么分析？他说，从萧美琴、蔡英文接力访问欧洲看起来像是2场独立的行程，但是其实它是同一条战略轴线的延伸，充分展现了国安跟外交团队的高效分工跟高度默契。从行前规划的保密、接待规格的交涉、安全工作的安排，同时必须掌握中国的军事动态，因为中国它真的会一直不断的来想办法，不到最后一刻，他都不会放弃要阻止你，对不对？
对，他一定会做骚扰然后可能甚至煽动民众，他们也喜欢煽动民众抗议或者说用骇客入侵的方式，又或者说我讲的像无人机的干扰，他其实有太多事情可以做。
对，
那我觉得这个外交团队能够这样运作，这不是短时间能够做到的事。我们的外交团队是累积了那么多年的经验，然后呢才会知道说那个 mega 在哪里。所以真的就是，当然我们的部长，我们的国安会大家给他掌声，但是就是这个里面工作的同仁大家一定要给他们掌声，而且大家不要忘记他们做这些事情是在有限的预算下做的。
对哈，
他们是在有限的预算。
又回过头来讲预算，
很多外交部之前有些预算是到年终的时候就已经快要没有了。所以我觉得对这一个外交的同仁来讲他们我刚刚一直提到他们长时间的这一个工时，然后你看要做这些事情，他是一定是24小时待命，我相信。
没错。
那现在有一些外馆甚至遇到缺都还没有办法补的时候，大家一定要希望今年在审预算的时候，希望多给我们外交人员机会。那现在我知道嘉龙部长在推这个总和外交，那当然你说这个总和外交里面每一个部会要怎么去做配合，那这个配合的机制是什么？当然我们还是可以去好好的审查，因为这是我们立法委员的工作，但是要让大家知道，外交工作不是一蹴可及。所以你现在有这样的预算做这样的事情，有可能成效要到3年以后。
对，
当然人会觉得说那个以后到底干我什么事？很多人会只看短期的利益，但是不要忘记，我们今天看到这件事情是大家累积了至少10年以上的功力才有办法做到。
从这一次非洲猪瘟，大家都在说，卢秀燕要是早一点，在他刚上任的时候就把厨余弄好。不是就不会有现在这些事情嘛？所以那时候大家都说，你要当一个首长，甚至当一个领导人，那个眼光要放长远，有多重要啊！但是我看到驻美代表于大雷突然在这个小英到德国柏林之后呢，放出一个消息，叫做呢，蔡英文访问美国指日可待啊！如果台湾的前总统可以访问美国，这个是不是真的也是外交突破？
这个当然是好，但是就是我觉得这种事情我们大家都是先
可以做不要说。
对，外交其实就是做但是不说，然后一旦做了之后，大家说原来这样子，
懂了。
这样当然还是比较，我觉得啦，因为对中国来讲，中国能够干预的方式很多，而且中国我觉得经此一役了，我觉得中国一定要有新的动作了。
没错，
对我只是说，你有新的动作的时候你就不要再找我了，因为台湾人民已经麻痹了，你找我那个新闻性已经越来越低，台湾人没有反应，对，找一下陈柏惟，
大家只会笑说，
我极力推荐，
笑死人了陈柏惟不是好坐在这里，
还有王一川有一次不是也被说这一个是台独分子吗？对没有后续，对，所以我在极力推荐。你看现在我们当红炸子鸡就是王一川，所以
而且他们根本不知道那个对台湾人来说是荣誉榜，好吗？
对，大家都很期待你们对他们的惩戒，好不好？所以呢，这个拜托不要让荣耀都在我一个人的身上，这样我会变成没有朋友。
不要让他们孤单。好，时间关系再休息一下，马上回来。